Happy day one. Sorry that I'm looking down. There's a lot of rocks and roots, so I will fall. Yeah, day one. Feeling a little anxious, but that's okay. To be expected. The lodge drove us out to the trailhead, to the ranger station this morning, and got started there. About just under a mile and a half in of the 5.2 mile trail to the summit. Yeah. Already out of breath. So at the ranger station, they provide day packs to head up to the summit. So I just put gear that I would need for the day, and then I'll pick up my pack tonight before I head to my campsite. Originally it was just me on the reservation, but there were a couple other guys looking for a site, so there will be 3 of us tonight, which is nice. It'll be nice to have company. And one of the neighboring sites, she is also summiting today and invited us over for s'mores. So I may take her up on that. Yeah. So just walking through the easy part of the trail here before the boulder field, in which that will be a scramble to the top, well, to the table, and then it should be a little easier. What you will see. I think I'm approaching the start of the boulders. Whew. So I just climbed up that, and it did rain yesterday, so the trail is a lot of water and slippery rocks and logs. Okay, the bouldering has started, and there was one giant rock. I should have taken a picture of it. I wasn't quite confident that I was going to make it up. These short little legs. Okay, so this part takes like 1 to 2 hours usually for this mile-ish. So here we go. All the way at the top. That's where I'm heading. My watch says I have 0.3 miles to go. It's taken me just under 4.5 hours to get here, so definitely that mile an hour pace. So I started somewhere down there and climbed up this ridge. Oh, sorry. So up that ridge, and then that is the boulder field all the way up to the top. I made it down into the trees. It was still difficult, but I think it was shorter. It felt shorter, the bouldering section. So far, both of my knees are tore, as are my hands, because this is all granite, and it is just shredding me. hiking. Just made it down Able Park, and now I'm walking the road for a couple miles back to Katahdin Stream campground, because that trail put me out in the other campsite. So I need to go forward where my campground is and where my backpack is with all of my stuff. Yeah, it was nice to see a different trail going up that mountain. It is just now 4 o'clock. I have a couple miles left, so should be done by 5, which means it took me like 9.5 hours. I think if I had gone back down the Hunt Trail, which is the trail that I took up, and had to climb over all of those boulders again, it probably would be a couple more hours on top of that. There were already some really far reaches for me climbing up, and I think they would have been pretty scary to slide down. So, I don't know. Maybe if I were more of a rock climber, it would have been okay. But that's not in my skill set. For the most part, my body feels good. I didn't feel like I pushed myself really hard today. It's just I had plenty of time to get up the mountain and back. Take it easy. It's the first day. No need to hurt myself. Coming down Able Trails, there was that slide, so all of those boulders I did have to scramble down. Sorry, these bugs. So towards the end of that, my knees were hurting a little bit, but once I got on trail and now this road, I feel totally fine. My pinky toes, maybe multiple toes, do feel a little bruised. I'm not sure if that's from my shoes or from squeezing my feet into the cracks of the rock to climb up, which is not something I normally do, nor did I prepare my little toes for. So I'm hoping it's just that and not my shoes. It shouldn't be. I originally was going to bring a brand new pair of the Superiors, my shoes, with me, but they felt weird. I got a different color than my original pair, and it just felt smaller all around, including the shoelaces, which I measured because I am that person, and they were 6 inches shorter, which is unacceptable. So I am wearing my original pair, and they only had maybe 200 miles on them ish. So I'll probably swap out shoes sooner than I normally would have, just because these already have some miles on them. And then that granite I was not prepared for is going to destroy my shoes, if not my hands. This is my home for the evening. One of the lean-tos at Katahdin Stream campground. As you can see, I'm right next to the stream, and there's a little trail down here, so I can easily get some water too.